Hello, hello, welcome back. I'm Draven, and this is my den, and we're opening more Undercards pack. I'm not streaming it because nobody watches it anyway, but also, if I don't do it now, I'm just gonna forget, and I'm gonna push it back again, and I should just get it over with and open the packs for the month because I really want to see what we get. So, let's do that. Everything should still sound good. My audio mixing, I think, is ready for this. So, time to open card packs. I don't think I'm gonna get anything more interesting, cause yeah, these were the only two new cards this month, and we're not opening Undertale Yellow packs. So, I'll probably just craft these. There was a lot of things changed. They gave Bridge Seed an attack buff because it was getting annoying that it could just sit there on the board and do that one strategy. I mean, you can still do that strategy, you just have to use something other than Bridge Seed. Which makes sense. Bridge Seed also let you draw a card with it, so it was really good for setting up into that strat. Oh yeah, he's level 100. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna open some packs. Probably get nothing out of it, but hey, it's all in the fun. And hey, once I have all the packs, I'll stop doing these videos. But I still think I'm missing quite a few, so we're fine. Oh yeah, but this month is Chujin season because Chujin got a major buff. Instead of drawing cards and making them cheaper, he just makes everything in your hand cheaper, which, with how expensive he is, makes more sense, because you have to wait a turn for him anyway. So there's no way you can get enough cards out, really, to make him mega useful, unless all your cards in your deck are already mega cheap. But at that point, it's like, is it really worth using Chujin anyway? You know? So. But ever since I got Chris here, it's been very funny. The Chris strats are hard to block. I just have two really good monsters in my deck, and then I have Chris mega buff them, and then I one-shot the enemy, and it's too good, really. It's way too good. It's hilarious. Because Chris is a DT, he can't be silenced. So there's this attack in Perseverance where it silences your monster and makes them attack every other monster. So he just gets a free attack on everything else on the board for 2 gold. And that can be a board wipe. It can get Chris killed because you can't stop it once it starts. It just goes boom, 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 and goes across down the line. But really, it doesn't really matter that much. I am sad that they debuffed Oasis. You could make a deck that's good and still uses Oasis, but it's a lot harder. I just want to use Snowell. Is that so bad? Snowell's not easy to use, man. I probably could still use Snowell, but I'd have to think of a way to do it. They're a legend card, so any card that's like, draw the highest rarity card in your deck, you can easily use to pull her back in, but also you need to kill whatever she's attacking. So, and then also you have to just kind of hope your opponent wants to put down a really big card. So then you could just get a bunch of really big, because Snowgrave is only as good as your opponent puts down on the board. I mean, if you can get Snowgrave going before your opponent puts down their DT, most DTs have really good stats, like Kara here. Or even if someone's doing a dang stalling, deck, you can take out an Azrael Dreamer and get like a bunch of really good stuff. But then to also get the most use out of it, you have to like empty your hand. So having a bunch of very cheap cards for the Snow deck is very important. Cheap haste cards, specifically. And a good card draw. So it's a little hard to use, but it's probably one of the best cards in the game if you're a little bit lucky. Yeah, I think got everything. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Let's make this easier. I am recording. Yes, I'm recording. Good. Pull out the old auto clicker. So I don't even have to do a thing, guys. Oh, I have it up too high. Options. Recording. Options. Cancel. Sec. Speed. Yeah, I have it on that for some reason. There. Boom. We got nothing interesting there. Repeat. Yes. You know what? Let's actually put it at 2 times. There. Okay, we got Throne, Long Sink. Ah, shoot. Stop that. Repeat until stopped. There. Nothing new. Nothing new. I doubt we'll get anything new. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I'm only missing like 3 cards. That's not true. I'm only missing a few, but most of the cards I'm missing are legend cards. We got a shiny Frogget trio. That's nice. And some spells, because, I don't know. Spells are really hard to get in draw. I've had to craft most of my spells. To get the rare spells, it feels like it's almost impossible. Ooh, Casino Sands. I already had Casino Sands, but that's cool. That's our first legend. And yeah, I haven't been logging in every day these months, because, I mean, I have basically every card anyway. I only got 2 DTs left, 2 or 3. So, really, it's just a matter of this month, next month, we should get the last DT. Ooh, Casual Undyne, cool. I don't remember what's the legend I'm missing, but I remember it's not that good, and so I didn't craft it. Because I've basically crafted half my legendaries. Oni's an interesting card, but I haven't found any good use for it yet. Honestly, Perseverance is probably one of the best decks. It just... The build and debuffing, building your cards, debuffing the other cards, is really good. Especially with a DT card that can't be silenced. The only counter for a super buffed Chris is an insta-kill. Or like, that one Memory Keeper card that sets your HP to 1. Well, then I guess both Toriels are also a counter. Okay, anything that, like, insta sets your health and whatever to a specific number, that also is a good counter. But even then, Chris is transparent their first turn, so there's nothing you can do about Chris setting up for 2 turns. And 2 turns is all he needs, because as soon as he's not transparent anymore, you can precede them and boom, 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 after your opponent tries to set up a bunch of stuff. You debuff, 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 boom, 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 and you can do it for very cheap, because Buttercup Treat costs 1. So you can set any high attacking cards that will kill Chris to 1. Easy, just like that. And then you can set down a, and if the opponent has any open spaces, you can, for another 1 gold, you can, ooh, Metaton EX, already had. But, for another 1 gold, you can just set up, dust, piles of Azrael's dust, on the opponent's board, and, that will also just grow you even bigger. Crafting. Let's go here. What are we missing? Noelle, it's a Deltarune. Mio Mio, Undertale. Deltarune, Undertale. It's mostly Deltarune, it seems. I have the shiny Mad Dummy, so don't get confused. Same with Starlo. I have Starlo, but I just have shiny. I don't have Asgore, but again, not that big a deal. So I guess I should open Deltarune cards. So, buy away! Because it's 3... Well, it's like 3 Deltarune, 3 Undertale. But the Deltarune are more interesting. Noelle's an interesting card. That Jevil one is interesting. Okay, I'll put some more in Undertale. Because honestly, both are good. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Also, I don't know why they debuffed Game Bomb. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no clue why they made Game Bomb worse. Game Bomb wasn't even that good. And people haven't been using Game Bomb for months. Like, the last time I've seen a proper Game Bomb play was, like, when I started playing. And then it died down. Like, seriously. Like, nobody used Game Bomb anyway. And now definitely nobody is gonna use Game Bomb, you know? Like, it's just not that good. I don't want that to be the loop. Potassium is the banana is such an interesting card. It's like 9 for Tintin, but also, I mean, like, it can't be silenced because silence isn't going to do anything. But 9 gold. There are insta kills that are cheaper than that. The cheapest insta-kill is 6 gold. Like, it's just simply not worth it to put down a card that big. Your opponent can counter it, and then you're 3 gold behind. Or, you're 1 gold behind and 2 damage behind with the Perseverance one. So, like, honestly, I just don't see Potassium's usefulness. A card needs to have a effect to really get any good use out of it. Ooh, Teacher Alphys. Too bad I just crafted her, I think. So, or did I draw Teacher Alphys last time? I can't remember. I like Jigsaw, but he's just not good enough. If only Jigsaw Reed was a little better. And easier to use. If you're not winning in like a single turn, you're not playing the game right. I'm just kidding. Honestly, my Chris strat is so luck based because you just need to draw Chris. That's it. Draw Chris and you basically win. Draw Chris and two of the spells, and you're golden. But if you don't draw Chris, you're crap out of luck for most of the time. But sometimes I still win even without Chris because that's just how good having a bunch of debuffing cards, debuffing and buffing cards in your deck and insta kills. Cage Jester, nice. Okay, that's one less legendary we have to worry about. Okay, another Snoel. Didn't need that. We need regular Noel. Regular Noel, please. I can't wait for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 to flood this game with a million new cards, and then a million different little bug fixes, because there will be cards that are way too OP and way too sucky. Or, who knows? Maybe there will be another big fan game that'll get added. But, I don't know. With Chapter 3 and 4 on the horizon, I do not see that happening. I feel like Undertale Yellow was kind of like a filler till the next chapters come out. They'll probably have more than enough on their plate, getting all those cards down. Besides, I don't think any big fan game is in the works right now. Because Delta Traveler is too derivative. I do not think it would come into this. What else? Outer Tail? I just don't see it. Because at least with the undercard submissions so far, there hasn't been any real AU stuff. I mean, technically speaking, Undertale Yellow is an AU, but it's like the biggest, most popular, like, whoa, fan game in a million years. And, two, it's kind of like a prequel. It's set in the universe. I mean, under that logic, Horror Tale has a chance, but, you know what I mean. I think if there was a likelihood that another soul, another one got added to this, I think it would have to be another soul game, you know, like Undertale Blue or something. But I do not believe any of those are coming out anytime soon. Except there is, I forget what that's called, but it's like blue and purple. It's both. You get to play as two characters in it. I saw that one making the rounds. So, you know, maybe that has potential if it really hits home with people, but who knows? Undertale Yellow was very special, and I think it had a bigger team behind it. The other one might just be a cute little game in the same vein, but, you know, it's hard to tell. It's just in the ruins section right now, and, you know, Undertale Yellow doesn't come into its own till, like, after Snowden. I'd say a little bit in Snowden, but, it's mostly when you get to the dunes that it's all like, oh, this is its own game, you know, sort of thing. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it fares, but I'm not super thinking it's gonna go nowhere. Or I don't think, not go nowhere, but I'm not super thinking that it's, like, it's a give me to be the next, like, big addition to Undercards, you know? But, you know, who knows? We'll see. I have heard rumblings of Bravery. People making Bravery. I think I saw a Kindness one, maybe. I don't think I've seen any others particularly. I don't think. Okay. So we didn't get anything that cool. Well, no, that's not true. We didn't get as lucky as previous months. We got like 2 legendary. We got 1 new legendary and 5 repeat legendaries. Okay. Moment of truth. What do we get? Spamtonio! Nice. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure. Was that the one I wanted most? I think that was a pretty good one. Vessel requires a very specific deck and setup, which, you know, Chris did too. And Chris is fun, but like Spamton Neo is just one of the generally useful cards. Not great, not terrible, just generally pretty good. And Angel of Death, again, useful in certain situations. Definitely. Angel of Death and the Vessel, honestly, share a bit of a niche a little bit. And this is an exact copy of any monster. Well, this is non-DT. So you could get more DTs with this if you somehow lucked out into getting a DT out of, like, one of those random card generators. But yeah. That's pretty good. We only got 2 DTs left, so 2 more months. And then, I guess I'll probably just, instead of doing card pack openings, I'll just play some cards every month. And I'll save up my packs for, like, a massive, massive card opening whenever, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 comes out. And then there's, like, a flood of 50 new cards. Because there will be so many new cards once Chapter 3 and 4 comes out. So, you know, I'm just going to be saving up a bunch of packs for then. As long as Toby Fox doesn't release it in the next 2 months. Because I just got to wait 2 months. I can get the Vessel. And then the Angel of Death. We'll do some more. Honestly, I might not do any card openings then either. I might just craft the DT, hoard my card packs, and then, because, I don't know, we're getting so close to the release date. Like, it is done. Like, content complete. It just needs a little bit of bug testing and localization. So, realistically, I really think I should probably just, craft my DTs as I get them, because why not? There's no real reason not to. Because it's random anyway, the chances I get the new one would still be a 1 in 3. And who knows if the new DT is going to be any good. I know the Vessel is good. And I know Angel of Death is good. So, yeah, we'll see. When it comes out. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming. Just gotta wait for Toby Fox to do his thing. Honestly, I might just craft what I don't have yet. I mean, like, what am I missing? I have so much of everything. Honestly, I might just craft my last legendaries, because why not? It'd be funny. thought of a really funny deck with Swatch. All swatches. Oops, all swatches. That would be pretty funny. He's not that good of a card, though, so I don't know if it's really worth it. But it sure would be funny. I forget. Swatchling. Right, here they are. These guys, right, they're the ones that summon a vase. Of course. Okay. Because I have all this dust. So, you know? I mean, just waiting to see and hope I get it is one thing, but I don't know. I just want to have all the cards now. Let's see, so these should all be 2. Craft you. Get you. Might as well just craft the Undertale Yellow stuff, at least. I wonder... I feel like we've run out of Undertale Yellow stuff to add, though. So I don't think there's gonna be any new Undertale Yellow stuff. Maybe. I mean, like... what would be there left? Bowl is such a weird monster. Because, like, why even have armor? Just say it takes +1 damage. You know what I mean? Is it just so if you silence... well, no, if you silence it, then it doesn't matter anyway. Like... I cannot fathom... like, other than story, like, oh, it's a funny... like, I cannot fathom what the point of this is. Because it has armor, but it takes +2. So it just takes +1, right? So, yeah, it's like, and it's from monsters and spells. There are no other cards in this game other than monsters and spells. So, just say it takes +1 damage. You know what I mean? I don't get it. There we go, I have every Undertale Yellow card. Watching me in real time question whether... I mean, because, like, I have all this dust, and I'm just gonna keep getting more. But I don't have anything I need to use it on anymore. Because I've drawn basically everything. And the more you draw, the more you open new packs, it's just like, the more dust you're gonna get. Because everything shreds down to dust that you have dupes of. And if I have dupes of everything, I mean... If everything's considered a dupe, then nothing's a dupe. At that point, I'm mostly just opening packs to get shinies, and I don't care enough about that, really. Task Manager? Task Manager sucks. I honestly, like... I don't know, for 5 gold, I mean... 8 non-token cards this turn. You would have to have either made everything free, which is almost impossible because you can't have 8 cards in your hand like that, or like, because you would basically at the least need 8 gold or a lot of setup to get Task Manager to work, and I really just can't think of a strategy to get Task Manager to work other than maybe and then 8 gold plus the 5 it costs for her. Like, the most I can think of is Undertale Yellow deck, or not Undertale Yellow deck, the Justice deck that you can cheapen all the cards in your hand. And it's like, I don't know. And then Task Singer, that's just hoping your opponent does a lot of cheap cards. And with the meta these days, it's just about wait a couple turns and then play your big thing, you know? So, it's just not that good. Honestly, there's a lot of rare Deltarune cards. Like, half of these cards are considered rare. Speaking of, give me that. Ice Drink Wolf is decent. It's better than Ice Wolf by like a lot, because you get it. Honestly, I just need another main axe. It's too good to pass up. And I also need this. Okay, now I have every one of those other than the legendary. Nah, they all fall under the umbrella anyway. Might do a ranting stream soon. Sorry, the music's too good. Nah, I won't do a ranting stream. I think I'll wait until after Under Event so we can talk about Under Event. That's a good idea. We'll watch it, react to everything. That's a good idea. I don't really like reacting to stuff very often, but it's like reacting to the news. Like, I don't think it's that bad to react to Under Event. The whole thing is to spread awareness of these fan games anyway, you know? So I'm just doing my part. Yeah, right? I can't possibly be stealing viewership from Under Event, so I don't feel too scummy about that. But yeah, I don't really like reacting to stuff for that reason, but I'm excited for Under Event, and I really want to watch it. So it just depends whether my friends want to watch it with me or not. If my friends don't want to watch it with me, then I have no reason not to watch it on stream. So I will. Yeah, because I'll just keep getting more dust, honestly. By the time the next, like, big wave of new things comes out, I'll have everything, I think. Unless they're, like, really planning to bring something new with next month, but I can only imagine them adding, like, one new card. Silence an enemy monster. If it was already silenced, kill it instead. That's not bad. Nice to have. Honestly, though, headshot's just better, but, I mean, this puts down a 5/5 on the board, so I guess technically it depends what you're looking for. And the monster would already have to be silenced, which, I mean, I guess that would synergize well with King, so, you know, not bad. Silence everything on the board, and then Hot Dog Harpy, the one really problematic, like, big number stats one. And then a bookshelf. Honestly, I think I just needed another bookshelf ages ago. It's a relatively useful thing. You just have to build your deck around it. I can't believe my brother was shredding his cards early to, like, build a very specific deck. You really shouldn't start shredding your cards till you've gotten at least a big stockpile. I don't care. I already have him, technically. Yep, and then Onion Sand. Yeah, that's everything. Should be, because everything falls under these three umbrellas. Every monster, everything. Double Dogzer. Can you still get Bulldogzer? Or is Bulldogzer like, not a card anymore? Ugh. I haven't seen Bulldogzer personally before. And the fact that it's a tribe card too, it's so OP. It's so funny. Running over your opponents with the power of luck. Because I can't remember if they've removed this or not. And then there's Big Mine. What gives you Big Mine? Big... Like, seriously. How do you get Big Mine? Mine. Add a mine. See, it says specifically a mine. Like this mine. So it can't accidentally put in a big mine. Because it's not like mines are like a class of things. Like, the only way you'd get this is if you Casino Sands'd and then you accidentally pulled it. But Casino Sands was a relatively new addition, and this is not. This has been here since I don't know how long. So, like, Seriously, how did that ever happen? And then there's Little Mine, too. Like, is this from something that used to exist, but they removed it? But these are still in the thing? I don't know enough about the history of this to know. I got Shiny Gerson, Susie, Mad Dummy, Starlo. Yeah, let's just craft everything left. Why not? I'm feeling impatient. It leaves open more for us to open later, but like, come on. Let's finish it out. Let's finally finish this out. We have those two already. And then Asgore. Boom! Every legend card. Every legend card. Except for these two technically, but I have the shiny versions of them, so it doesn't matter. Boom! And I still have 30,000 dust. So, and since legend cards only cost 1,600, I could buy like 10 legend cards. More than 10. I could almost buy 20. So, and I'm only going to get more and more dust in the future. So, yeah, we are completely fine. And the only ones we really need are Undertale and Undertale Yellow. In the sense of like a completionist sense. The only two cards that I don't have in the entire like retinue is Angel of Death and the Vessel. We're almost there, 100% baby. I mean, technically we'll never get 100% because that would require me getting a shiny of every card, but that's not important. Can you get a shiny DT? Is that even possible? Well, I guess it is. But you'd have, because you can't craft a shiny, so you can't DT fragment it. You would have to get a 0.01% chance to even get a DT first. And it would have to also have the, I don't even know what the shiny odds are, like an even lower amount than that, like 1% on top of that, so like, boom, like impossible, unless you get it in this shiny deck. If you get it in this shiny deck, then like, you get your DT. Oh. Final pack. DTs. I'm so sad though. After all this time of months and months of playing this game, I still have not opened a single DT naturally. And that makes me sad. I haven't opened a single DT naturally. I mean, I know it's a 0.01% chance, but like, give it to me, man. I just want one. I don't even care if it's a duplicate. I just want to have it. I want to have said I got it. I mean, technically, I opened one final pack, but that doesn't count. That's a freebie. I need to open it from one of these packs. But, you know, if it's not gonna give it to me, it's not gonna give it to me. I also hope they add new artifacts, because artifacts are just fun, and they make sure the game doesn't get stale. And honestly, I think they should have added an Undertale Yellow artifact by now. Because artifacts haven't been changed in forever, and we haven't gotten any new ones since I joined. The only things that have happened is some of the artifacts have gotten tweaks to buff or debuff them. So, like, like, that's cool, and I do like that they do that. It keeps everything changing in the game, and, you know, we gotta adapt to the rule changes, but also, like, I want something new. I don't want you messing with my old ones and making it into something new. I wanted that to stay the same. Just give me a new one that does something like that does that new thing, you know? But not that big a deal. Now let's do that. Wait, how long have I been recording? I can record for another 15 minutes of deck building, because I'm having fun. I like talking to nobody, but, you know, I'm talking to you, the viewer. Speaking of, just for the, we'll put in the swatch links, just for the consistency. What was I saying? Speaking of you, the viewer. I'm feeling dumb. I do, but do, 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 I don't know. That's be best to just put a throne down. Wire form isn't bad. Spells, 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 spells. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Now you have to spin, so making them cheaper isn't useful. Da, 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 da. No. I'll take that. Then we'll put one throne in there for good measure. Now this is more of a silly deck. It's not... It's just infinite swatch is what it is. So, don't... This isn't meant to be a serious deck. So don't take it seriously. I'm not trying, I swear. Do 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 Um. Shoot. Dang you, mouse. Or whatever. Date Alfies. I don't want to do that on any of those. Just give me Swatch. I'll take you. And you're out of here. Give me something. Shoot. Yeah, this is not going well. That's fine. Oh yeah, they're all generated, so does nothing. Oh, so then this isn't actually that good. At most it gets me 2 swatches. That sucks. Okay, the deck is flawed. That's fine. It was supposed to be silly anyway. What would make this better? What's best? What's best? Veteran. Because he's a taunt card, so veteran's pretty good. And something for spells. I mean, healing with spells is nice. There's nothing that gives me spells. I think solidity. Because my swatches will boost each other. And no, because the swatchlings summon the veteran and spy, just so I can see what they have. We're just gonna keep playing this till I get what I need. Or what I'm looking for. We got this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. I miscounted though. Ah, 1 gold off. It's always 1 gold off, isn't it? 1 gold off. 1 gold off. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's always 1 gold off. No matter what the play is, no matter what you're doing, you're 1 gold short. Happens every time to me. Who cares about? Add one of those. Because it'll bait the opponent into using their big cards. And his deck is all about playing cheap stuff, so I'm in a good position here. Everyman, thrashing machine. Of course, he had to draw that on that turn too, so that sucks. Surrender. It's just a funny deck. Let me get Swatch. It's not even good. It's not like it's nowhere near good. Even if I drew Swatch, it's not like it's a good deck. It's just funny. I want to let me play the funny deck game. Streaming for way longer than I should have. That's fine. That's fine. Ow! Stupid chair. Grabbing onto my hair. Hey, wait a second. Come on, come on. Get me into a game. Oh. Yes, finally. You swatched me. I did not internalize at all what he just had in his hand. That's fine. Who needs it anyway? Swatch, 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 swatch! Go, the Swatch Army! What you gonna do? Yeah, of course. Just not enough gold. Okay. Of course. Of course he had that. That's fine. Four, 8, 4, 1, 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. Swatch. The Swatch Legion. The Swatch Legion cannot be stopped. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. That. This. Swatch, 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 swatch. He's a big guy. Swatch, 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 swatch. Swatch. Swatch, swatch, swatch. There's too many swatches. I love summoning 13 million swatches. And if I can pull that, my other whatever. No, okay. That's fine. Five, 10, 5, 10, 6, 4, 5, 10. Ah, just not enough. That's fine. It's not fine. I think I'm screwed, but that's fine. Ah, of course he has a papyrus. My Swatch army is gone. I'm all out of swatching. He only has 2 cards, and I have Expulsion, so... Oh, he has those. And none of his cards are haste, so... He blew himself up. Okay. I had fun. The Swatch deck did its thing. Honestly, very funny. Honestly, probably could take out a lasso and put in one of these, because I was running low on cards, but only one, because I was only slightly running out of cards. Because all the swatches should have just made a bunch more swatches, and my hand would have just gotten full again. So, only one. Only needs one. But, I think that's it for stream today. I could keep playing, and I might play a game or two with this swatch one just for the fun of it. But, this shouldn't go on too long. People don't want to sit here for an hour and see me do nothing. So, one, we might watch Under Event. It just depends if my friends want to or not. Because I don't want to get spoiled, and I don't want to watch it with you guys without the spoilers. If I don't watch it and I watch it with my friends, then I'm just gonna talk about what happens. We won't watch it. We'll just have a quick scroll through the video and whatnot. And 2, what other plans? What other plans do I have? And 2 what? Hylix 2. We'll get back to that eventually. Game's a bit out there, and just a little peek behind the curtain. I did not do well, so I mean it's it's not any worse than this one, but that's because traction died down, so that's not that big deal. But this is like the first of the series. Nobody cares about Hylix. I don't even know why does this have no views? Okay, well, I kind of know why. The Snowden area of Outer Tail is probably the most boring part. It's the most samey. I don't know why these were skipped though. These were actually pretty good areas. Maybe it's just my thumbnailing? I don't know. I thought this looked cool, but that's not a big deal. And then me giving up on Pokerogue. You know what's funny? I gave up here, and then I played it on my own, and I immediately beat it. I immediately beat Pokerogue, and that's why I will never go up to it. It's not because I got really angry and rage quit. I mean, that's part of it, but like, I ended up just playing it by myself, and because I could be a lot more chill. And I just beat it like immediately on my like next 5 runs. 5th run I beat it, so I won't go back to that. And there hasn't been anything else because I am sorry, I have been very busy, and then I've been very lazy, so stuff will come back into swing very soon, especially because, I'm not gonna have a lot to do, soon, and plus there's been all these games coming out. I wanted to play, a few things, so like In Stars in Time and whatnot. And I'm so sorry to everybody that I didn't play In Stars in Time on stream, on video, because it was a really good game. And I recommend anybody who hasn't before play In Stars in Time. If you like Undertale, you're gonna like In Stars in Time. It would have been the Amori. And I knew it. I messed it up because I also didn't play Amori on this channel. I mean, that was, to be fair, it was before I started this channel that I played Amori, but like, I mean, technically, if we wanted, I haven't played Amori's, bad route. You know, where the Hikikomori route. So, we could do that, and it would be new to me. But, I'm gonna be honest with you, I beat the regular game. And I do know most of what happens, that I remember. So, unless it's like a couple years from now, and it's like a revisit, I don't think I'll play it on stream, unfortunately. Especially because it is a very good game, just like In Stars in Time, but I just played it on my own, so sorry about that. And then we'll wait for Under event, we'll see what happens there, and yeah. I don't know if I'll play Hylix next time, honestly. I'm rambling a lot, I'm sorry, but I really just need to think through what I'm gonna play next. And it's much better to do it on stream, because you guys get to hear it. Or it's not on stream, this is on video, but if anybody actually watches this, of course. You guys get to hear it, and I get to talk about it. So, One Shot, something in the back pocket. I've been meaning to play it. I will play it. I've watched someone play it ages ago, but I honestly remember not a single thing about One Shot. So, I think I watched it while I had a fever or something, because I don't remember anything about this game. Besides the cat and the light bulb and whatnot. This, though, I'm waiting for people to be in chat for. Because I don't want to play this game alone. I really like... I'd like to talk to people, and it's gonna be... And, you know, this is a big game, so I'd like people to see me play it. You know, that sort of thing. But I haven't had anyone in chat yet. Much. I beat this. Really, the only games I have planned are Knuckle Sandwich, Hylix I'm gonna take a little break from. It was a little too... The game was a bit much, and nobody really likes it anyway. So, I don't know if I'll play it on my own or what, but depends if you guys want to see me play it. There was... something everybody forgot about. I believe I did vote, like, what do you want to see me play? And for some reason, people only voted Mushroom Kingdom Fusion. So, I guess I'll be playing that next. Now that I think about it. Even though the only person who voted on this is probably long gone and does not watch anything I play. But for them, I think I will play that next. It's also a chiller game. I don't have to really focus too hard on it. Knuckle Sandwich is a little more story heavy. And I've heard not so great things about it, but I think it still looks fun, so I'll definitely still play it. But yeah, I guess Mushroom Kingdom Fusion is probably what we'll play next. If Under Event doesn't roll around first. Okay, for real, that's the end of the stream, or recording. I'll see you all next time. Hopefully you guys stop in for Under Event. 'Cause I'm very excited. It's either going to be the day of Under Event, the day after. It depends if I have work or not, but we'll see. I'll update the schedule when I know when Under Event, when the week of Under Event, I think. So, see you then. Bye-bye.